One. Welcome everybody watching this video. You've probably seen the packets. Either I've done a presentation or somebody's done and showed you with the packet with the photos of people connected to advertisers and the power of it. But me and my business partner, Max, he's going to go over the program on the financial side, which I think is going to really blow you guys away. This is something that really pay attention to. It's going to be a short video, but really see the power of no risk, but lots of return. Go ahead, Max.
Well, thanks, Steve. I think this is the fourth or fifth time we've been on together, and if I'm not your number one guest, I got to be, the Saturday Night Live. I want my 5-time jacket from you is what I really.
We're gonna get you one.
All right, but thanks for this opportunity. There's been a lot of changes since we first talked about Friends. It's been almost a year ago now, I think, but many months ago. And these new changes are nothing but truly exciting and truly program changing. If I can just real high level, start with, we've always talked about there are three audiences here. The first audience, of course, is your consumers, your customers, your fan base. And the idea behind Friends is how to engage with that either consumer base or fan base, have them support your program, and as a packet sponsor, which is the second audience, make money off that while doing a real solid, a real favor, a real benefit for that consumer base at no cost and at no risk to you as the program sponsor. Now, the way you can do that is that the packets themselves, and everybody's seen the packet. And I know I'm a little fuzzy here. I'll get rid of my, sorry about that, blurring my background. But the idea is that inside each one of these packets are photographs that your consumers or your fans have uploaded by invitation right here. And those are attached to advertising pieces, two on each insert, and there are 20 inserts in each packet. So the advertising partners pay for these and pay for the packet. And the beautiful thing about this is it's such an improvement over what direct mail efficacy these advertisers get right now, which, as we know, industry standards is a 1% to 3% open rate, touch rate, efficacy rate. And now we can get them 95+% open touch rate because they're attached to the photos of your family, your friends, grandma, grandpa, graduation, birthday, whatever. Okay. So those are the three audiences. You've got your consumers, your fans who are going to receive these packets. They're going to upload their photos, no cost to them, no upsell, no risk. You got your packet sponsor, which is the organization that's pulling us all together and who's going to benefit by revenue uplift, growing their email list, growing their influence list through their social media influence. And you got your advertising partners who are already investing in direct mail, seeing a lousy return, now seeing exponential return for the same investment. So what we've done is make that so much easier. And basically, the best way to say it now is the whole program is outsourced. All right. There's never been a risk for the consumer or for the fan because they get free photos, as many as they want, 20 at a time, but they can order 6 to 8 times a year, and most of them order that much. The advertising partners, it's been very clear all along, it's $1 per advertisement for every insert. It's what they're paying right now. Much better return on that. But what we were doing before was we were having those packet sponsors source the ads. They had to go out and find the advertisers, and they had to sell them. Well, we've taken that off their plate right now. We have assumed that whole effort. So from a packet sponsor standpoint, they have no risk, no financial risk up front, no need to add staffing, no need to go out and source advertisers. Now, what we do ask them to do, and they're all very happy to do it, is promote the daylights out of the program, obviously, because everybody benefits for that. So we ask them to use existing promotional channels they already have in place, be it social media, be it email, be it in-person event, whatever it is, and they're more than happy to do that. And what we found out is a lot of these large packet sponsors already have these cooperative advertising programs in place with partners. For instance, I think we've talked in the past that one of the target markets for us is the gaming casino industry. And casinos, a lot of them have cooperative advertising programs already in place with their beverage suppliers, their soda suppliers, their food suppliers, and they need to do 6 to 12 creative promotional campaigns a year. They love French because it's brand new. All right. There's no risk to them whatsoever. All they have to do is promote the way they are the channel, use the channels they are right now. And those beverage suppliers, those partners, give them money to do the promotion. So it's a win-win-win all the way around for everybody. Now, we've also changed the way that the packet sponsor makes money. All right. The way we work it now is because we've offloaded or outsourced or taken over that responsibility of getting advertising partners. We now provide $4 to the packet sponsor for every packet mailed. So obviously we try to do at least a run of 10,000. So every time we do that, the packet sponsor, for doing no work whatsoever, would make $40,000. Now, the beautiful thing about that, Steve, that's net new revenue. All right. That's bottom line because they have no work. They have no staff involvement. They have no promotional costs because they're using existing channels. It doesn't cost any money to send out an email, Steve. It doesn't cost any money to hit your social media. You know that as well as I do. All right. So there's no overhead to them right now to do the promotion. So this is all net new revenue to them. So I've just preached for 7 minutes there. I'll let the choir take a break here. And you got any questions for me? Is it how does that?
What I like what you're
saying we've made.
Yeah, what I like what you're saying is that there's no risk to the packet sponsor now.
None.
Do
Not
what
at
you're
all.
doing now. We're going to pay you $4 a packet. And if you're
That's
listening to this, just run your numbers in your head. You got 50, 60, 180, and what's the opt-in rate, the average that we're talking about?
When we talk to a packet sponsor, we tell them to anticipate 5%. All right. We know better than that. It's going to be much higher than that. But let's temper our expectations. All right. And keep them 5%. So, give me examples of some of the people that we are now either rolling out campaigns for or in contract negotiations. NFL football teams, Division I college sports, major casinos, major travel brands that everybody would recognize. And you're talking about mailing lists of 2 million and social media contacts or connections is 6 million and above. So you start doing 5 to 10% opt-in 6 times a year, $4 every time. The numbers get multiple commas real quick. Okay. For again, no risk, no work, no effort. We do all of it. It's all outsourced. It's all offloaded now.
That's pretty, you explained it perfectly. Guys, girls, whoever's listening, $4. Just look at your numbers and run that. Let's talk about analytics, which I think some people are going to be excited about.
We didn't even go down that path yet. The other thing that we've done is that we've added a relationship with Flowcode. And Flowcode is the world's largest provider of dynamic QR codes. And every advertising partner, plus the packet sponsor, as being for participating in the French program in a French campaign, gets a dynamic QR code. And what that allows them to do is then drive a flow page, which is almost a front page to either their app or their website or both, which allows them then to do dynamic A/B testing, real-time analytics of open rate, touch rate, action rate on their particular ads. And it also then it gives them, real-time analytics into how the whole campaign is going at no cost to them whatsoever. Just by participating in the program, they get that as well. The other thing is that we've talked in the past about the data scraping we do off the photos that you as a consumer would upload. Now, first of all, I don't want anybody to get concerned here. We do not keep any of the data. We do not share any of the data. We do not sell any of the data. After the packets have been mailed out, French destroys all the data. So there is no issue with security. There's no concern about, somebody's particular information about their personal information being used for any untoward reasons whatsoever. In fact, there's a double opt-in. You opt in when you hit either the app or the website, and then you opt in again when you upload your photos. So there's a double opt-in on that. So there's no concern whatsoever about security or being spammed in any way, shape, or form. But when you upload those photos, we're able to scrape off there well over 100 data points right now, which are then provided back to the packet sponsor, which they can use to tailor their ads as well. Now, they actually, have access to that because they are sponsoring the program. But again, they're not getting the demographic information off that. They're not getting, names and stuff like that. So that's not an issue there with security whatsoever. So, but they can really tailor their ads, tailor their call to actions, and see tremendous benefit from that.
And data could be big income. We've been told $4 to $7 per person with this data, these data points that you can get. So it could be very valuable if that's how you run your business.
Well, the beautiful thing about the flow code is that because they are coming to the packet sponsors app or their website, they're going to put in their name, address, email, and phone number. All right. The packet sponsor then owns that. French has no, we access it just so we can mail it to them, because we have to mail it to their home address or their business address, whichever one they give us. We destroy that data after that. But it's a phenomenal way for packet sponsors to grow their email lists and grow their social media contacts. So yes, that's another added benefit. And as you mentioned, these people are a lot smarter about this than we are. And they know exactly how much each new valid email address means to their business. So,
yeah. So to recap, we'll come to the end here.
Yep.
Is no extra work for the packet sponsor. That's what we're looking for. A database of 10,000 or more is ideal for this program. So that's what we're looking for. You're going to make $4 a person that opts in for a packet.
Yep.
Again, at no cost. You're going to get the data points, and you're going to get all the opt-in information, the name, email address, and address goes right to the packet sponsor to use what they want, and we're protected with the opt-in. And the privacy is destroyed. All that information destroyed, so there's no privacy issues. Am I missing something here?
No, you're not. Well, you get $4 every time a consumer orders, and that's the other thing we're finding out. There's multiple times a year. So this is not event driven. This is not specific promotion driven. This is what we call monetizing the pause. In other words, you can make money off this program all through the year, whether you're running a specific campaign or not.
And the last thing that I love about this is giving something away free elevates your brand. And that's a game changer. Well, everybody, I appreciate you watching. If you have more questions, reach out to me and I'll connect you with Max. We'll jump on a call to get your questions answered. There's a few steps to take to get involved. It's not a lot, but as you can see, this could be very profitable for your business. And me and Max here to help you grow in so many ways. So reach out to me and we'll talk soon. Thanks, everybody.